Hi, I'm Satish here. Are you planning to buy a second-hand car and don't have idea about the process involved? Here I am to share some information on procedure buying second-hand car. For detail, watch this video. When you are planning to buy a used car or a second-hand car, first thing first, you should set your budget. Buying a car below than 20,000 ringgit, you can prefer paying it by cash. Unless, when the car price is more than 50,000 or even 80,000, you can prefer paying it by taking loan in advance. Even though there is also advantages buying car or the used car in cash. Advantages are spend less overall than buying on debt. Avoid paying interest rates. Build financial residences and focus on or priority other financial goals. Even while we taking loan to buy the second-hand car, you will feel safer as your money is not withdrawn in lump sum. Okay, let's look in detail about the procedure involved in buying a used car. First thing that we have to do when planning to buy a second-hand car is shopping. This year, 2022, you are advised to not continue to go to the used car shops to find a car. Avoid you are being overwhelmed by the sweet sentence of the seller. Preferably, first look for the model that you like, such as on carlease.com or other platforms that selling cars. There you can set maximum price according to your budget, and various used car will be displayed under the budget. After finding the car that you want, then the seller asks about more information such as condition of the car and others. All the things that need to be emphasized are how long the seller has owned the car, amount of mileage, reason for sale, accident history, and make sure the car is free from all loans. Also, ask if this car has been modified as that will affect performance and the overall value of the car's maintenance cost in future. The third step on the process involved in buying a second-hand car is further review at JPJ. To give you more peace of mind, you can check with JPJ whether the car involved has been in an accident or not before. You can also check if the car still has other issues like summons or blacklisted to make sure the car has a clean record. After review car status with the JPJ, you can proceed to the next procedure, which is test drive. If the car does not have any problem as a result of your review, you can go to the seller and test drive the car that you want to buy. There's nothing better than feeling for yourself how the performance and condition of the car involved. For certainty, re-allow a mechanic that you trust to detect any damages that may not be visible to the naked eye of an average person. After you test drive the vehicle, if you are satisfied with the car, negotiate the price according to your ability. There are some sellers who only require you to pay a deposit in advance before you're ready to change the ownership of the vehicle. Some also ask to make full payment in advance, preferably pay a deposit in advance before the name change process is complete. Once everything is done, then pay in full for more certainty. If you are offered some other gift such as vouchers or a full fuel tank, you can decline the offer on the condition that the price of the car can be further reduced. The next procedure is so-called vehicle inspection. Everything goes well and we agree to buy the car. The vehicle must undergo an inspection at Puspakom before JPJ does the process of changing the ownership of the vehicle. Previously, this process took a long time, but since of Puspakom mobile inspection, you only need to contact Puspakom and book an appointment. You just have to wait for them to come for an inspection. More important thing is, this process is usually done by the seller. After completing all the inspection with Puspakom, both parties, which is seller and buyer, must come to the JPJ office to complete the exchange of ownership of the vehicle. All the documents required are identity card of the seller and also buyer, original grant or certificate of vehicle ownership, and P5 form which is issued by Puspakom, which is transfer of ownership inspection certificate. This change of ownership required the buyer to purchase new car insurance after the original owner complete the thumbprint at JPJ, as that will cancel the insurance and road tax of the car immediately. Last process involved in buying used car is maintaining payment. After all the work arrangement or legal procedure is done completely, you must complete all the remaining payment to the used car or the owner. Make sure the seller gives you receipt to start stating things like date, amount paid, year issued, car model and registration number, and name, address and signature of seller and buyer. With this, all the process to buy this used car is complete. Now the ownership of this vehicle is yours. I hope the information that I shared about the procedure involved in buying a second-hand car will be useful for those who are planning to buy this car. Thanks for watching.